Hi, I'm Karen. I'm a licensed psilocybin facilitator in Oregon, and I support people in midlife who are exploring plant medicine as part of their path to deeper connection, clarity, and emotional healing. So today we're diving into three of the most common pitfalls I see in this work, especially among thoughtful, growth-oriented people who are truly trying to do this right. So first, my short disclaimer, this video is for educational and informational purposes only. I'm not offering medical advice and I don't encourage or condone illegal activity. So please consult with a licensed professional and follow the laws in your area. So first, avoiding integration. So that's the most common and overlooked pitfall. This is what happens when we treat the journey itself, whether it's a big psilocybin experience or a few weeks of microdosing, as the main event. And then we go right back to life as usual. When people do this, the insights fade and old patterns creep in. They're often left wondering, was that just a cool experience or did it actually change me? The real transformation happens after the journey, when you start making different choices, relating differently, or creating space for the insights to take root. So just a quick tip here, start with one question. What is this experience asking me to live differently? And then build simple rituals or support or coaching around that. All right, the second pitfall, and that is ignoring mental health red flags. This one's really important, especially in midlife when old trauma or grief can resurface. Plant medicine is powerful and it might not be right for everybody. It's not right for everybody. And it might be right for you at one time in your life, but not during another. Now, if you're in active crisis, you're struggling with dissociation, or you've got untreated trauma, diving into a big journey can be really destabilizing instead of healing. Psychedelics are amplifiers. They bring up what's already there, and that can be too much without the right support. Now, it's ideal if you already have a therapist when you embark upon a journey. And especially because I've had clients who didn't think they had trauma in their past, but their journey showed them something else. So I always recommend that for all of my clients because you deserve safety and not urgency. And when you work with a trained, experienced facilitator or guide or sitter who is trauma informed, they can help you with that. It is okay to wait and find the right support. All right, third pitfall is going it alone. And this might sound a little bit surprising, but even if you have the most beautiful journey, doing it in isolation can leave you feeling disconnected or even lost afterwards. You might struggle to explain what happened or feel like no one understands or try to make sense of it all alone. And that can be really hard. That's when doubt creeps in or you start questioning the value of the experience. But also, you don't know what kind of journey you'll have, even if you've always had pleasant ones in the past. Being alone during a difficult journey can be really scary and destabilizing, so I just don't recommend it. And also, growth is relational. Healing happens in community, whether it's with a coach or a healing circle or a trusted friend. Don't do this alone. You don't necessarily need a crowd, but you need at least one supportive support person that you trust that can help you hold all that comes your way. So these pitfalls are common and they're deeply human. And if you've experienced one or more of them, you're certainly not doing it wrong, but you can get a lot more out of your experiences. Now, in part two, I'll share three more subtle but powerful traps that I often see in plant medicine work, including over romanticizing the experience and what I call the spiritual superiority trap. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. And if you want help integrating your journey or exploring this path with support, go ahead and hit subscribe. And you can also check out my website, drcaldi.com. If you're a woman in midlife, I'd love to welcome you into my Facebook community, Midlife Magic. And thanks for watching, and may you feel deeply connected today and every day.